Hello, sir.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Zombie behind you.
Ah!
Run, you
Oh
fuck.
my God! There's a zombert.
I will save you, master.
I thank you.
My
I thank you. That was an
Hello.
infestation of zombies.
There's only one.
How are you doing?
Well, you will join us. Ah, look out.
More zombies. I told
Your
you it
aim
was
is
an
quite shit,
infestation.
Master Roy.
So, sirs, where are
What?
we heading on this fine afternoon?
We're going to Electro, but we need some blood, so get on your knees.
Look out.
There's another zombert. Oh my. Oh my. You seem to have been bleeding a bit.
Why?
Sir, why are you pointing that weapon at me threateningly?
I'm sorry.
Oh dear. Oh my. Oh
Oh,
no.
crap.
Oh no. Ah, you shot me. You hit me.
Yeah, well, Tommy, you gotta give me some blood.
Why did you shoot me, sir?
I will bandage you for now, but give me some blood.
I have never had people steal blood from me before.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Give
There
me your
is
blood.
indeed. But you seem friendly and you're taking my blood. That's just mean.
I am friendly, but we're wounded, so we need blood.
But so you're wounded
Shit.
and you're
Oh,
making
tits up. Tits up.
you're making
Tits in
me
that
wounded.
bitch.
Please, guns away. It's not fun. Not fun.
No, sit still, don't move while I take your blood.
This is going on long enough. You are not very good at operations.
How
This is
dare
not
you judge him?
negotiable.
I'm sorry, I have to judge doctors when they're this ineffective.
Well, that's a strong point.
For your blood, John. Bye-bye.
You are such a bastard. Alright guys, today I'm going to be taking a look at the Z Standalone, which is, in my opinion, the most exciting game ever to make its way onto Steam's Early Access program. It's already received a number of updates and has improved considerably since its release in, I think it was December or early January. And yeah, I've clocked in over 100 hours on the game, and my friends who I play with have clocked in more than me. And I think we're in a good position to make some comments on the gameplay and what we think needs to be improved, and basically give our early impressions of the game. However, please note it is still in early access and alpha. It's still extremely buggy, so if you haven't bought it yet and don't like bugs, wait until it goes into either beta or for final release. But for an alpha game, it is incredibly fun, and it's one of my most played games. It's one of my favourite games. It surpasses the mod in almost every way, in my opinion, even though I never really played much of the mod. I did try it, and it never really appealed to me, but the standalone has captivated me and my friends' attention, and we play it almost every day. It's just fantastic. The first thing that is immediately apparent when you turn on the standalone is just the sheer graphical fidelity of the game. It has an incredibly awesome lighting system, which, although is still a bit buggy, sometimes you can see the sun through walls and things like that. It for most of the time, it just looks fantastic. It is extremely demanding to run. It doesn't really matter your system. At some points you'll get random frame dips, especially in towns like Electro or Cherno. But even so, the game looks amazing on even low settings, and I run it from anywhere from medium to high, and sometimes even on ultra, just depending on how it's running. But yeah, sometimes my frames randomly dip from about 60 or 40, which is my normal on this game, to around 20, and I've even seen lower, about 10 frames, and that's just the optimization. The game is still an alpha, as I've mentioned, and it is quite poorly optimized. But art design and graphics are fantastic and a vast improvement over the mod. Weapon models and clothing have fantastic textures. Their models are so realistic, they far surpass every other game in the survival and shooter genres, in my opinion. They exude realism and just look absolutely fantastic, especially the Mosin, which is my favourite gun in the game at the moment, but they add so many new weapons with each patch that it's quickly gone from a tiny arsenal to a fairly substantial one, and I hope they continue to follow up with more updates, adding more and more weapons to the game, as the more loot there is, the more exciting playing the game can be, and the more tense every encounter is. The map expands on the mod's original island, Chernerus, adding new areas and redesigning the ones that exist in the map, adding new loot spots, new buildings, adding trees and more foliage, which gives more cover, and quite simply the map design just enhances the gameplay through well thought out cover, interesting places to explore. When you arrive at somewhere like Electro or Balota or the northwest or northeast airfields, you immediately feel tense because you know that they're PvP hotspots and that you're likely to encounter bandits. And this leads to some incredibly tense gameplay, and in my opinion is what makes this game far superior to any other survival game I've ever played. It genuinely tests your nerve when you see another player armed to the teeth, who wants to kill you and take all of your gear that you've spent hours amassing. It really is tense. It's a properly scary game, because you know if you die, you go back to the beginning as a new spawn with absolutely nothing, and that's not where you want to be in this game, as if you don't have a weapon to defend yourself, you're likely going to be taken advantage of by bandits who like to prey on new spawns by the coast. So everything that this game has in it adds just so much to the tension and the gameplay. And in the clips in the background you can see me taking on some bandits that we had shooting. And that's what makes this game amazing. It's like a huge game of cat and mouse on a massive map, in amazing environments, taking on other players, and the one that loses goes back to the beginning and the other one gets all of his gear, and that's what makes this game just so special. Add on to this food and water, survival mechanics and medical considerations, and you have yourself an extremely tense and complicated survival experience. Normally when you start off you find as much food and water as you can, get yourself to a healthy state before you even think about finding a weapon and engaging in PvP. The most important thing in the game is staying alive. It is survival, and that at the moment is as simple as finding food and water, which can be tricky. That you can go for hours without finding a single thing if the server's been running for a while and there are a lot of players, or you can be extremely lucky and find hordes of loot and be absolutely fine. So yeah, it's a very skill-based game. You've got to learn the maps. You've got to find out where the loot spawns, and then you've got all the skill that accompanies like the PvP and the sheer brutality of that gameplay, and the fact that you just lose everything as if you die, whether you die from starvation, being shot, being punched, being axed to death, or whether you bleed out, because if you get shot you don't just have to deal with damage like on most games. This, you start bleeding, soon you'll bleed to death. All this creates extremely immersive encounters with other players, a deep engagement with the game world where you have to use the systems inside the game to survive, and if you don't you'll just die and then you won't have any fun. However, this game is not without its problems at the moment. Obviously there are bugs. I'm not going to address those because it's in alpha, so they're going to be bugs. For example, the zombie that just slides down the hill forever. But There are also problems with hackers and glitchers. I know other people have had this problem, but me and my squad engaged a guy in a prison who obviously had an aimbot and was able to know exactly where we were, even though he had no line of sight on us. And as you can see, I was a meter away from the corner, and he managed to know exactly where my head was and one-shotted me through a wall, which is not fun really, because I'd spent about 3 hours collecting all that loot before he just killed me without using any skill. He knew he was going to win the engagement. He even said, "You're going to die now." And 1 against 3 on this game, when we had position on him, it should have ended the other way, but it didn't. And he one-shotted all of us through walls. So that's just what happens, and hopefully Dean and his team will stop this from happening in the future. I think in one of Frankie's videos he had a hacker kill him and his squad, so it's obviously a problem. My overarching opinion on this game is an extremely positive one. It's one of my favourite ever games, and it's still in alpha, it's still buggy as heck, and I just love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to leave you with a couple of highlight clips from my first 100 hours of gameplay. This one here, my squad was pinned down in the air traffic control tower, so I ran to the airfield, circled around, found the bandits and engaged them, taking out one of them from a distance. You'll see his body later in the clip, with this SKS, which is an incredibly good gun on this game. And they didn't know where it was, so I decided to drop the DMR and run him with a M4 assault rifle. This guy decided he doesn't want to be part of the fight, so ducks out and I let him go. Right, so at this point I'm nearing where I think the guys are, and preparing myself for the inevitable fight with the bandits. And there's the body of the first guy that I hit with the SKS. Clear.
Hey, buddy. Oh, he's not friendly. He's down here. I saw him then. Should I get him? Yeah, he's behind the corner. He thinks there's only one of us though, so don't you speak. He might wait for us to come out. Oh, yes, coming up. Down. Headshotted him. I just headshotted him.
Buddy, put your axe away. Buddy, stop. Stop running. Buddy.
Yep. I think I got him.
Oh shit. You're right. I got him.
Oh my god, I'm knocking him out. I've knocked him out. Yeah. He's got an M4. I have. He's taken his stuff. Oh! I just got very lucky. Matt, he's woken up. Killed him. He had a Magnum as well. I just panic shot him. He's going to be so annoyed. He's climbed up the ladder and he's sniping from up there. There is many a sniper pussies. Yeah, there's no way we can get him otherwise unless we engage him from this distance. Oh, he is looking at us. There's two of them up there. I think they're looking at us. Don't know. There's two snipers on top. One of them's bleeding. One of them might even be dead. Go on the left.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Anyone in the area is going to be coming this way now.
And finally, we have a clip of one of the most random encounters I've ever had on this game, where I ran into this really friendly guy, but he was pretty much a Bambi that had loot. I could have overpowered him with my fist at any point, but I just thought that would be mean.
Hey, buddy.
I just need a favour.
What do you need, mate?
The saline bag, it's on the floor.
Have you dropped it? Yeah. You need to combine it with a saline IV to give it to you.
Oh dear. I took the stuff off and all he had was a pistol.
Can I take that?
Is it okay if I just wait for him, or just in case he shoot me?
I won't shoot you, mate. You can even eject the ammo. Dude, you don't think I could have your Mosin, do you?
I've literally just found it. I just want to keep going. I've got no.
Aw. How long have you been playing this game?
I've been playing DayZ for a long time, but on this character, a few hours. Yeah, that'll be my friend.
Whoa, dude, your friend doesn't have any trousers on.
He probably took them off.
Oh, oh my god.
Shit.
Dude.
Not again.
What, he died. Well, some guys earlier, they managed to, steal my blood, and then, I criticised their doctor's skills, and they shot me.
Arseholes like that should just get banned. I don't think there's any backpacks around here.
There's one on your back, I could have that.
I've got lots of stuff in that. I've got no room in anywhere else.
Well,
can have
I
this
could
though.
alleviate the stuff that's in your backpack.
I've got nothing else really. I've got 2 maps if you want them.
No, I'm alright.
Oh, you don't have.
What about your jacket? Your trousers?
You can have a pitchfork if you want, for a melee weapon.
Unless you'd rather give me the Mosin.
No, it's. I'll just give you that. Like, that's my friend coming up the stairs, I think.
Okay,
He's
he's not
hungry.
gonna, like, commit suicide again, is he? Because I don't know
Hopefully
if
not.
I don't know if I could take the trauma of seeing another person fall to their death. There's an axe guy with an SKS. Hey, buddy. Ah!
Get back, drop it.
It won't let me... Why won't it work? Work! Oh my god. No, I'm not already... This server's lagging. Holy crap! No, he's dead. Oh! No! Dude! Dude, seriously, don't. I just defended against that guy. I tried to save your friend.
LOL. You would have had loads of